All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Here we are. Hey guys, happy Call of the Wild Wednesday. Let's get this show on the road. All right, so today, we're going to be doing some more daily challenges and also a weekly challenge. And if we have time, we're going to be participating in the community challenge. So today's challenges, before we even get started, we're going to go after some birds with a rifle within 50 meters. We are going to go after a lot of deer. We got the photograph 8 deer between 4 and 8. No particular map, but that's a $6,000 payout just for photographing some deer. So we'll definitely do that. We got the 9 years of deer, which means we need to down any species with a 243 and pass. And we also need to harvest them with a handgun for $5,000. So we're going to go from smallest to largest on the payout today. We're going to start with the photograph 3 horned animals between 5 and 8 a.m. So that's why we are here at the wonderful Sundarpatan, or however you say it. And we're going to get started just photographing a few of these guys right here. We're going to go for an easy time with that. We only need to photograph 3 water buffalo between 5 and 9 a.m. So Sundarpatan is great for horned animals. We just need to find where they're at between 9 a.m. 5 and 9 a.m. if I didn't already forget that, for crying out loud. We got a nice Bengal tiger spot right there. That's tempting. Water buffalo. All right, let's see what we got here. So, all right, we got another Bengal tiger spot right there. Definitely, in case you guys are new to Sundarpatan, I'm not no expert in this, but I do know that if you want a Bengal tiger, you need to check by the little tiny ponds and lakes over here on the southern part of the map. That is where you're going to find them. The water buffalo are from 12 to 15 down here on the lower part of the map, but I do know there are also some earlier drinking or resting times for them on a more northern area of the map. So we're going to look and see if we can find out how and when to photograph something between 5 and 9 a.m. that has a horn on it. If not, we might be heading right over to Emerald Coast, seeing if we can't Himalayan tar from 4 to 7. You know, that'll be just fine. We'll go ahead and call that what we're looking for. Now, do we want to approach that from the south or the north? We want to approach that from the south. So we're going to go ahead and, well, hopefully if the wind sticks, that is. So we're going to start right here. Fast travel, and we're going to get some pictures of some horned animals for a quick and easy payout. And we're going to start with the birds after that. We're going to go from the horned animals to the birds and just focus on deer for the rest of the day. And Red Bull. We're going to focus on Red Bull. And breakfast. We're going to focus on a lot of things. Okay. All right. So we got 1 kilometer till we get there. Let's go ahead and get the time changed over. All right. There we go. All right, so what do we say? Between 5 and 9, they're going to be there. I think they're going to be there between 4 and 7. Should have gone about 4:30 probably. We'll see what happens. We do have quite a ways to go, so we're going to start running. We will accept that construct tiger warning sign mission. We'll do that some other time, though. It's going to be quite the jaunt to where we're looking for, but that's all right. It's going to be quite a jaunt. Quite a jaunt. Just checking out how things look on the stream. We did have to switch computers. Our computer we started streaming with, unfortunately, did tap out on us. Checking out how things look within a few weeks of getting it. That was a little bit of a computer we started streaming with situation, but we got it handled. Checking out how things look within a few weeks of getting it. That was a little bit of a. Just try and make sure and get this situation, but we got it handled. New guy. If we could take pictures of him, we would, and if we can, we will. But we're more interested in using this favorable wind conditions that we set ourselves up for. But we're more interested in using this favorable wind conditions that we set ourselves up for. But we're more interested in using this favorable wind conditions that we set ourselves up for. All right, there we go. That should be a little bit better. That should be just a little bit better on the camera. God, I love how that wind just did a 180. That should be just a little bit better on the camera. Not literally 180, but man, that changed on us pretty good. Did a 180. That should be just a little bit better on the camera. Not literally 180, but man, that changed on us pretty good. Excuse me, guys. I'm running behind on eating breakfast this morning. So you might see me multitasking between brown sugar, cinnamon, oatmeal. Breakfast this morning. No, maple brown sugar. So you might see me multitasking between brown sugar and some cinnamon, oatmeal. Breakfast this morning. No, maple brown sugar. Some Red Bull while we're streaming. And some no, maple brown sugar. Some Red Bull while we're streaming. And some that wind's really not helping us any. Far away is that house? 1.2 kilometers, and this is. That wind's really not helping us any. How far away is that house? If that's actually visible, it's going to be fine. That's a perfect wind. 170 to 230 meters out. So we're just going to go ahead and get up on the hill, get the first one knocked out. Most of the animals on this map are actually horned animals, if I remember correctly, as far as all the first one knocked out. Most of the animals on this map are actually horned animals. The ones that aren't tigers, if I remember correctly, as far as all the first one knocked out. Most of the animals on this map are actually horned animals. The ones that aren't tigers, if I remember correctly, as far as all the first one knocked out. Most of the animals on this map are actually horned animals. The sheep, the nilgai, the Himalayan tar, the black buck, the water buffalo. The sheep, the nilgai, the. See if we can just take a picture of that, see if that counts. Black buck, the water buffalo. I don't think this. Okay, wow, we got two of them. We're gonna get this done before we even get there. That'll be an easy payday, and then we'll get to move right on to what we want to do, which is actually harvesting some things. Before we even get there. That'll be an easy payday, and then we'll get to move right on to what we want to do, which is actually harvesting some things. Those are some loud. That'll be an easy payday. Loud sticks. Right on to what we want to do, which is actually harvesting some things. Those are some loud. Loud sticks. Those are some loud. It's good oatmeal. Loud sticks. It's good oatmeal. Where is Hank going though? What is he doing? It's good oatmeal. Where is Hank going though? What is he doing? Good oatmeal. Take a couple blind snapshots back here and see if that'll pick anything up. Take a couple blind snapshots back here and nope, that'll pick anything up. Take a couple blind snapshots back here and nope. I know we had some more nilgai back here. We had some.
I know we had some
more in
no
that
guy
southwest direction, west-southwest direction, but we also had some over here in the southeast direction. If we could just,
We had some. I know we had some
more
more
get an
no guy
idea where they were
southwest
headed,
direction.
west-southwest direction. But we also had some over here in the southeast direction. If we could just.
We had some.
We got till
I know we had
9
some more idea where they
a.m.
were headed west-southwest direction.
We got plenty of time. We got till 9 a.m. We got plenty of time. We got till 9 a.m. I'll turn that on quiet. There we go. We got till 9 a.m. I'll turn that on quiet. There we go. If we keep walking, we're bound to walk into something. If we keep walking, we're bound to walk into something. If we keep walking, we're bound to walk into something. So the total amount we should be hopefully getting today for the challenge is going to be 3,000 plus 4, so 7 plus 5 equals 12. So the total amount, and if we photograph all 8, then we'll get an additional 6. 7 plus 5 equals 12. It'll be 18,000 plus the harvest money. So we should be an additional 6. We should be breaking 20 today. We spent about 20 on it, so we should be breaking 20. We spent plus the harvest money, so we should be. We spent more than 20. We should be breaking 20 today. We spent about 20 on it, so we should be breaking 20. We spent plus the harvest money, so we should be. Bought 2 rounds of the scent eliminator because we were out of that. Those are 3,000 a piece, so that was 6,000, and we actually bought a new stand for this too. A new conifer tripod stand. Because I'm going through those things like crazy. A new stand for this too. A new conifer. But that means that hopefully with all the harvest between the birds and the deer and all that jazz, we should at least break even. Hopefully with the cost of ammo, it'll be probably just about perfectly breaking even almost. We should at least break even. I do see a need zone up here. We'll take that. It'll be probably just about perfectly breaking even almost. We should at least break even. I do see a need zone up here. We'll take that. One lonely little need zone for a woolly hair. We'll take that. One lonely little need zone. We do gotta start hurrying up a little bit though for a woolly hair. We're going to have to swing this a little wide because we have the worst wind you could possibly ask for. Up a little bit, though. In fact, we're just going to go ahead and play it the right way. We're going to have to swing this a little wide. We're going to go ahead and go up here. Should be more than 250 meters away, so we shouldn't spook them. We're just going to go ahead. If you're within about 250 or so and you fast travel, you'll spook just about anything within about 250-ish. If you're within about 250 or so and you fast travel, you'll spook just about anything. Did spook something. 250-ish. Not worried about the fox. We are not worried about the fox. It didn't save us a whole lot of distance, cut off maybe a little bit less than 100 meters, but it did give us a perfect wind. So it didn't save us a whole lot of distance, little bit of cut off maybe a little bit less than 100 meters, but it did give us a perfect wind. So we're gonna make sure and keep Hank a little bit of cut off maybe a little bit less than 100 happy while we do this. He's gonna help us later, potentially. Happy while we do this. He's gonna help us later. Potentially. Happy while we do this. He's gonna help us later. Potentially. Got more blue sheep. Okay, blue sheep. Got more blue sheep. Okay, blue sheep. Couple of Tibetan fox. In all sorts of need zones up in here. And the Lantar from 0 to 4 need zones up in here. I didn't think we already had all these discovered, but I guess we did. We haven't actually discovered a new one yet. I didn't think we already had all these discovered, but I guess we did. We haven't actually discovered a new one yet. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and say medium. Maybe he'll point us out something medium-ish. We haven't actually discovered a new one yet. Let's see. Let's just sheep, tar, no guy. Maybe he'll point us out something medium. Any of it. Any of it. Northern red muntjac. Sheep, tar, no guy. Just don't point me out a fox. Any of it. They don't got
Any
horns.
of it, northern red muntjac.
Unless you're talking about the rare Tibetan horned fox.
Any of it.
They don't got
Any
horns,
of
though.
it, northern red muntjac.
It's actually so rare it's never been
Unless you're
heard
talking
of.
about the rare Tibetan horned fox.
They don't got
Any
horns,
of
though.
it, northern red muntjac.
It's actually so rare it's never been
Unless
heard
you're
of.
talking about the rare Tibetan horned fox.
It's actually so rare it's never been heard of. Scent found. Scent found. Don't go any further that way, please, Hank. Scent found. Don't go any further that way, please, Hank. He's just got to go right where the wind's going. Found. Don't
Yeah,
go
he has
any
to.
further that way, please, Hank.
He absolutely has to.
He's just got to go
It's
right
his
where the wind's
preference.
going.
He has to.
Further that way, please, Hank.
He absolutely has to.
Yep, waiting for owner.
It's his preference.
All right, I'm here, Bubba. I'm here. Even if they run off, hopefully we can snap a quick shot of
It's
him.
his preference.
All right, I'm here, Bubba. I'm here. Even if they run off, hopefully we can snap a quick shot of him.
It's his preference.
All right, I'm here, Bubba. I'm here. Even if they run off, hopefully we can snap a quick shot of him. I tell you what, guys, give me half a second. I'm gonna pause this real quick. I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna be walking everything. I just gotta check a notification real quick. I tell you what, guys, give me half a second. One second here. Real quick. I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna be walking everything. I just gotta check a notification real quick. I tell you what, guys, give me half a second. One second here. Real quick. I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna be walking everything. I just gotta check a notification real quick. I tell you what, guys, give me half a second. One second here. Real quick. I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna be walking everything. I just gotta check a notification real quick. All right, and we are back. There we go. Can't forget about them daily notifications. Gotta get them rewards. There we go. Before I forget about them daily notifications. He is in fact sneaking already. That's our boy. That's our boy Hank. He is in fact sneaking already. That's our boy. That's our boy Hank. He is in fact sneaking already. That's our boy. That's our boy Hank. I somehow get the feeling he is not sneaking on a horned animal. I somehow get the feeling he is not sneaking on a horned animal. I somehow get the feeling he is not sneaking on a horned animal. But I suppose we will find out. But I suppose we will find out. But I suppose we will find out. What's that dude sneaking on? What is Brochacho sneaking up on? My goodness. What's that dude sneaking on? What is Brochacho sneaking up on? My goodness. What's that dude sneaking on? What is Brochacho sneaking up on? We have like an 80% chance of it being a horned animal. So, what in the world am I walking through that's so loud? Those things? Oh man. I'm not in them anymore. And of course, he was sneaking up on a fox. We're not looking for a fox. We're not looking for a fox. He was sneaking up on a fox. Yeah, we don't care about that fox. We don't. We're not. I knew he was going to do that. We're not. I absolutely knew he was going to go after like the one medium-sized animal in this entire map that doesn't have horns. I absolutely knew he was going to go after the one medium-sized animal in this entire map. Let me see. We got Barasinga. They got horns. We got Black Buck. They got horns. Blue Sheep. They got horns. Blue Guy. They got horns. Let me see. Northern Red Muntjac. They got horns. Himalayan Tiger. They got horns. literally the one medium-sized animal that is not a snow leopard or a Tibetan fox. So the predators are the only two on here that do not have
medium-sized animal that
horns.
is not a snow leopard or
You
a Tibetan
little
fox. So
stinker.
the predators are the only two on here that do not have medium-sized animal that
horns.
is not a snow leopard or a
You
Tibetan
little
fox.
stinker. We probably ran out of time. Nope, they're still going to be there for a little bit longer. I think they're there till 7, so that's going to be just fine. We probably ran out of time. Nope, they're still going to be there for a little bit longer. I think they're there till 7, so that's going to be just fine. We probably ran out Hank, oh Hank, oh Hank. Hey, Thiago, what's going on, man? I don't know why my notifications aren't making a sound. Oh, the speaker's off. The speakers are off. Hey, Thiago,
Wow,
what's
my
going
bad.
on,
Let me
man?
turn
I
that
don't know why
speaker
my
back on.
notifications aren't making a sound. Oh, the speaker's off. Oh, and I have
speaker's
the volume
off.
on my own stream. Let
my
me turn
bad.
that
Let me
off.
turn that speaker-
Okay. What is going on, Thiago, my guy? Yeah, you hear me triple. Yeah, it's probably looping. That's weird. That is weird. That should be better. Hopefully that's better. I only have my mic. Now it's good. Yep, yep. Yeah, I had my speakers muted, and then when I unmuted them, my own feed was playing on Twitch back to me. But anyway, so today, Thiago, we have a busy day of challenges. We got... so right now we're doing the first challenge. Yeah, oh yeah, this is usually the time that I do Wednesdays. If I can, if I don't have physical therapy for my neck or something. But today we're doing photographs of horned animals. It is sometime in the morning. I'll tell you that. I don't try to get too precise, just to be safe. A lot of people out there trying to. I got a friend of mine who just, he's like, nope, don't want him to know anything about you. And he's gotten in my head a little bit about it, and now I'm all paranoid. But yeah. But anyway, so today we are doing a bunch of daily challenges, a weekly challenge, and even the community challenge all at once. We got the first challenge. We're going to do them from smallest to biggest payout. So the first challenge right now is between 5 and 9 a.m. We got to photograph 3 horned animals. We got 2 of them photographed. And now we're going after some Nilgai or some Himalayan tar and some blue sheep. They're all in this area. And we're looking to take some pictures of one more horned animal before 9 a.m. So we got 3 hours. This particular group we're going after is only there till 7 a.m. though. After that... Oh, they already... Oh. I didn't even think I participated in that. I can't... I don't think I can... Oh, there we go. Oh, that's just the reward. I don't think... Oh. I don't think I get... I don't know how to claim those. But anyway, so... It's automatic. Gotcha. But anyway, so today we are doing the pictures of 3 horned animals. Nice. And then after that, we're going to be doing some birds. We're going to harvest some birds. We got to get 4 of them with a rifle within 50 meters. That's going to be Sal's Wise, and that's going to be an absolute piece of cake. That way we can hurry and skip to the good stuff and just start hunting some deer. Because we're not looking to spend all day trying to hunt some birds on another map within 50 meters. That's going to be ridiculous. I keep getting the wind changing on me. Whenever I was coming from the south, I'm headed to south, so I'm coming from the north now. When I was coming from the south, the wind was blowing in the wrong direction. It shifted into the wrong direction, so then I changed, teleported, fast traveled. And then now the wind is blowing right back at them again. Wouldn't you know it? So this is going to be a fun time here. But honestly, I'm just going to, even if I spook them. Gotcha. Well, welcome to the stream as long as you're here, my friend. All right. Himalayan tar fleeing. I absolutely knew that was going to happen. First of all, because I was sprinting, but excellent vision, very good hearing and smell. They're an average difficulty. But if we can even get to where we can see them, we can just take a picture while they're running. New follower, hey, what is going on? Bassett4755, how is it going? Welcome to the stream. We're glad to have you. Oh, hey, yeah, no, never mind. You're a scammer. You're a scammer. Hey, dude, caught a bit of your stream. Nice vibe. I can connect with you. I can connect you with a Twitch partnered big streamer who streams to thousands of viewers, over 118,000 followers. He helps. He helps rising creators grow with real viewers, followers, and active chatters. Interested? Hit him up on Discord at Croaky3. Tell him Bassett sent you. Actually, what I'll do is, Bassett, I'll actually ban you for being a bad person. Bad Bassett. Bye. All right, Bassett is banned. Get him out! All right. So we're going to take another picture of this or one more horned animal. We're probably just going to start walking into the headwind until we find one. Because the good thing about Cinder Paton is that, however you say it, is that like 80% of the animals on this map are horned. Every single animal that's not a snow leopard, Bengal tiger, or Tibetan fox is horned. So really, if we run into anything, pretty much, we're going to be doing just fine. And we got till 9 a.m. to do it before we have to reset the time. I had good old Hank here. I have good old Hank here with me today. He is doing a wonderful job of finding Tibetan fox instead of horned animals for me. Just kidding. He's only done that once. And I have to give him a hard time for it. Yeah, I can. They are not typically down here in the lower part of the... I'm not in the lower part anymore, but they are not there till between 5 and 9 per se. 15 and 18. I don't know where they... I probably could just run down there and find them because they're going to be down there regardless of what time. I just don't have their need zones discovered yet for 5 to 9 a.m. I've always just gone over there at the same, like, 12 to 15. You know. I haven't bothered to actually check and see when they're resting or feeding. Nope, I just hunt them when they're drinking water. Yep. I'm definitely going to be skipping right to the birds after this one, but we might have time for all 3 challenges, the weekly challenge, and then some. Who knows? It's a 4-hour stream today. We're only 28 minutes into it. We're almost done with the first challenge, so we're trucking along. All I need is for these tracks to go the opposite direction. But honestly, we got plenty of room to go north. Got plenty of room to go north and run into stuff. We got some lakes north of us too, little ponds, whichever they are. And I do not care if I spook anything too much, because honestly, as long as I get that third picture of something with a horn on its head, we'll be fine. Let me get this heat pack off my neck already. It might be almost time already to switch to an ice pack. Normally, I don't sprint everywhere, but photographs and Cinder Paton are just not my biggest concern. We'll see what happens, though. We got some Himalayan tar over here heading the correct direction for us. Let's see if we get this need zone. There we go. 5 of them. How old is this? Very old. Very old. But none the dang it. Dang it, no. Okay. Alright, let's see here. There is a lot of very loud foliage. Mating call 150 to 200. We will half stick it now, so that way we're only doing 2 bars of volume. They do have excellent vision, if I remember correctly. Let's see here. And the Lantar, excellent vision. Yep. So gonna tell him to heal because. Yep. We'll see. We'll see. Once we get up this ridge. Oh, yep, yep. But can we get the picture? I see them. We got it. We got it. All right. Done fussing with that. Done fussing with that. Now we're on to the birds. So we're going to do a quick swap on over to Salzweisen. That's going to be super quick and easy. We have multiple locations set up there already for different birds and bird calls and decoys and all that. By the time we even get to the location, they will already be there. Guaranteed. And we are trucking along with Red Bull today. All right, so I really don't want to add too much pressure to this spot. I just set this spot up over here. Yeah, it's a good bird map. It's a super good bird map. Yep, yep. Thank you, sir. Yeah, within 50 meters. So that means we're going to need to be in this blind, but we're going to have to use a rifle too. So what I'm really going to do is I'm just going to sit in a bush. We got a northwest wind. I'm probably just going to lay down within 50 meters down here on this side. So I'm going to approach from here. Let me see what time. What time is it? There is no time. There is no time for it. So we're just going to go somewhere southeast of that new location that we have. And we're going to try and get some geese that should count. Yep, nope. No, we dead zoned the crap out of it. We dead zoned the crap out of it. Funny story, one time I was looking on LFG for someone to hunt with. Just looking for a buddy. You know, getting bored, needed a hunting buddy. And the dude was like, oh man, yeah, I'm going to take you on a guided hunt. I'm the best. I know everything about this, blah, blah, blah. He was like super high on himself when it came to playing a video game. I shouldn't say that. But he was. He was. And so then he was inviting strangers to go on a group hunt. He's like, just make sure that you only shoot when I tell you to, blah, blah, blah. So he's wanting to just basically really pretend that he is really a hunting guide. Which is fine. That's kind of what this video game's for. It's kind of just, you know, trying to live out the real world version on a screen. And so he was like, yeah, I have it all planned out. Last time we got like 200 and something, you know, birds or whatever as a total group of like 8 people, or I have no idea, something like that. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. So he invites another guy, he's like a younger guy, to the party, and younger guy dares to make the comment. He's like, oh, you know, pressure don't matter for that. And then he's like, what? And then he just starts just going off on this younger person. He's like maybe like a 15, 16, 17-year-old kid. You know, and he just starts going off on him. He's like, you don't even know what you're talking about. And I like hunting in real life. I do. I was gonna do it this last year more, but my neck after the surgery was supposed to be better. It's actually currently debatably worse, and it just hurt too much to do. But anyway, so then this kid was like, "Yeah, he's basically saying what you're saying, like pressure don't matter for geese." And he's like, so he gets unbelievably like offended that somebody tried to tell him something for no good reason, and he starts ripping into that kid so bad. He starts looking at his stats. He's like, "You don't even have a day in the game yet. Don't even tell." He's like, "Are you freaking kidding me? You don't even know what you're talking about. You only got 20 hours in the game." You know, and he starts ripping into him. He's like, "You don't think I know what I'm talking about? I got freaking 10 days, 20 days in this game," you know? And I'm like, oh my God. And the kid was like, he wasn't being rude. He wasn't being a sarcastic smart aleck about it. He was just very calm. He's like, "Yeah, no, I just, I did it." He's like, golly, 500 hours. That's crazy. But yeah, the kid was like, not really even arguing. He's being very, like, you know, not confrontational about it. And this dude was just like super, super pissed off that somebody could disagree with him. I was like, oh my God. But then you stop and think about stuff like that, and kind of start to realize that we all kind of have problems like that sometimes, whether it be pride, whether it be irritability, whether it be, you know, whatever it is. Yeah, I actually, I didn't agree with the way the guy treated him. I do think also, and this is the flip side of it, I feel bad for the kid. I also feel bad for that guy though, because I mean, to a degree, because he's got to have some sort of problem going on. Some sort of something's made that guy, kind of bitter or something, So it was a very weird interaction for sure. But I remember that one for some reason. I remember that clear as day, and just, well, I guess not clear as day, but I remember it pretty well. I remember it being pretty odd interaction because that first guy is he's looking for somebody too. He's on LFG, but that's that's whenever I got to remember that's what pride will do to you. And I've gotten very proud at times. I used to be a cage fighter just briefly. I trained for, I trained like I was really going to do it. I was actually thinking about, fighting for money, and it wouldn't be much. But, I was going through a divorce and stuff. And so I decided to stop just training a little bit, and I decided to train like twice a day, 6 days a week type stuff. I even switched jobs and told my new job is like, I'm looking for this type of schedule so I can train 5 days a week on the days that I work. I'm going to hop off of work and I'm going to go train, so yeah, I got pretty proud. For probably compared to most people, probably not super proud. I'll be honest. Maybe I was more proud than most people. I don't know. There's no measuring stick for that. Got to remember that. But then I took my fight that injured my neck. But I tell you what, man, stepping in and out of that cage, the way people look at you. Oh my God, dude. Especially when you win, and you're like you're ripped, you're in shape, I mean, you're doing good with your health and stuff like that, man. It was very easy to feel like, man, I'm the man right now. And that is not what you want to think. That is not at all what you want to think. Yeah, I did a cage fight. I did an MMA fight. The dude put me in a triangle, not an arm triangle, but like a full, triangle. And so when you put somebody in a full triangle, you're using, first of all, you are roughly, I was welterweight, and so I was fighting people about my size. So you're roughly 6 foot tall, 190 pound, 200 pound dude before you cut weight, and so when that big of a person, uses their biceps, their lats, their lower back, their core, their hams, their whole body to basically crush your neck over your own arm, that's more than enough force. It's just most people unfortunately either choke out or tap before it gets to that point, or what have you. So I didn't tap or choke out. That was one of my strengths when I was fighting, and I would not be easily submitted. I would be submitted if somebody was just better than me. I mean, they could get me. I'm not saying I was invincible, but I was very, very, very tough to choke out. And it was a boring fight, really boring fight. I did knock him down once. He kicked me. I guess there's this chick ref that like hated my coach, knew my coach personally, and she like let him get by with the first, nut kick in the first round. But he kicked me in the nuts a second time in the third round. And that's finally when he touched gloves with me, because I went to touch gloves at the beginning of the fight. He wouldn't do it. And then in the third round, after the second nut kick, he gave me a little fist bump, out of respect. And, it was like, We were amateurs making our debut fight. It was our debut, so there's no need to act the way that we were acting. But anyway, after that, he stood up with me for the first time in all 3 rounds, and I knocked him on his butt. I knocked him on his butt hard. But by the time, I kid you not, his arms went like this. He fell back, and by the time his head hit the cage, he was like, right back. So it's kind of hard to be like, kind of hard to say it was like a real knockout because it wasn't, like it didn't even end the fight, but like it was like lights out for just a second, and I won by split decision. It was a really boring fight. The first 2 rounds were just him doing that, whole body choke, and that's what did my spine in, unfortunately. I do have 10 subscribers on YouTube. I'm so excited about it. I'm trying to make sure, on that note, trying to make sure that I make my videos as entertaining as I can, knowing I'm not like a content creator, right? So I don't want to leave them just without a thumbnail or not good looking, but I don't want to oversell them either. So I'm being very honest about the names of the playlist, in the descriptions, like, hey, this isn't, like drop your jaw stuff, but it's just like some general highlights from recent streams. Hope you like it. And I'm hoping as we get some more subscribers, people will appreciate that and just tune in to kind of stay caught up on what's going on with the stream. But this should be getting close to 50. We're gonna get our first bird here. Let's go ahead and get our hollow point and our 412 out and see if we can get this lined up. Oh, that's easily within what we need. So I do see a decoy though. We're gonna take that shot though. We're gonna take that shot. Can we get a twofer? Can we get a twofer? Can we get 3? Can we get 4? We got a few of them, bub. We got a few of them. High pressure. Just high pressure immediately. 2 seconds ago, that was no pressure. Oh, my gosh. That's so funny. We got 3 at least. Oh, my God. I'm going to have to, create a clip of that. Oh, man. That's a good start. That is a great start. 3 geese in a line right off the bat. We only needed how many birds? 4, I think. 4 birds. Yeah, and those were all within 50, and that's with a 22 LR rifle, so that's going to work. Silver male, we'll take 600 and something bucks. Another silver male. Wow. Yep, look at that. Oh, man. I couldn't quite see where I was shooting. 698 bucks. I skipped the first one. 191 XP, 400 on the score, and it was only a 27-meter shot. Very easy birds. 26-meter shot. 637, 400 session score, and 149 on the XP. Ho, 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 ho. Look at that. Should not have got that. That shouldn't have counted for nothing. Look at that. Oh, you're telling me that's a lethal shot? Oh, good. Good gosh. I clipped his feathers. Oh my goodness. That's funny though. That is hilarious. That is super funny. So we're just going to go over here, and I tell you what, we're going to go ahead and place... Oh, no, they're trying to come down already. We're going to get busted. We are going to get busted. He made a clip. There we go. Well, thank you, Thiago. Thank you for that. I'm going to have to keep a very close eye out because they are just about to land on me if they haven't already, actually. I'm going to half stick it. I can't just stay here, though, because they will absolutely bust me the moment they land. So I have to slowly get out of their way while they're landing. So I am moving, but I'm half sticking it. And getting 80% camouflage and no noise. Hopefully one of them will land. They're far enough away until I see them landing. I should be able to actually go full speed backward. And then once they start to land, that'll be a different story. Oh, God. Oh, no. What am I doing? We'll just take it. We'll just take that one. And that one. And that one. And... Oh, there's only 2 of them. Let me check. Let me check on those clips real quick. Thank you, sir, for doing that. All right. Go to a good old Twitch. All right, let's see here. Go to the clips. If it'll let me. Oh, it's freezing. It's freezing on me. Oh, no. Oh, Bub, my system is freezing on me. Well, let's hope to goodness gracious. Oh, gold. There we go. That's definitely that challenge done. All right, so that's 7,000 plus the birds. Definitely a dead zone right here. Definitely a dead zone. Yeah. But let's see here. Go to clips. See what we got. All right. I'm not seeing it. Okay, now it's showing them to me. Yep, there we go. There we go. I'm going to turn on the volume for it. I'm going to turn off my mic and listen to it real quick. I do see a decoy, though. We're going to take that shot, though. We're going to take that shot. Can we get a twofer? Can we get a twofer? Can we get 3? Can we get 4? We got a few of them, bub. We got a few of them. High pressure. Just high pressure immediately. 2 seconds ago, that was no pressure. Oh, my gosh. That's so funny. We got 3 at least. Oh, my God. I'm going to have to, create a clip of that. Oh, man. That was... Well, thank you, sir. Start. That is a nice clip. I'm enjoying that. Thank you. Good clip. Thank you very much. All right, now that we got that challenge done, we are on to the good old Durr. Let's go get some Durr with a handgun. But we have to, Thiago, you know I'm going to forget this. We have to photograph them. And I'm going to forget that. So let's go ahead and switch on over. Let's go ahead and switch on over. So let's go ahead and switch on over. We're just going to go to good old Layton. I love Layton. I love Layton. Black deer, white-tailed deer, they're everywhere. Yeah. Photographing those suckers was something I could never remember. I got one of my best clips on TikTok. If you follow me on TikTok, my most popular clip ever on TikTok is whenever I was bear hunting that black bear before we switched to Medved, and you were like, take a photo, and then I even forgot. I even responded to you, and I was like, oh yeah, no. Sometimes I take pictures, but I'm not gonna take a picture right now. And then I looked back on that clip later, and I was like, oh my God, that's because he was reminding me to take a picture for the daily challenge. All right, let's see here. I got some Durr spots. I got some Durr spots up here somewhere. You taught in real life. You thought in real life. IRL. Dude, oh my goodness, where's the deer? I taught in real life. Let's see here, black-tailed deer. 4 to 8, that's what we want. That's what we want right there is 4 to 8. If we could just get the time to switch, which we can, because we're here. All right, so we're going to have to... It's only 159 meters away. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to set this up ahead of time. We're going to set this up ahead of time and hopefully a pretty good location. We do need to be able to get them with a handgun, so I'm hoping to be able to get them within about 50-ish, right? We might even make it look really pretty and set it up kind of in here in the tree line, a little bit, draw them into us a little bit, make it seem a little bit more realistic. Who knows? The weirdest sounding mating call I've ever heard from a bear. That's probably exactly what they sound like, though. I know. Oh, they're fleeing. Oh my God. Okay. There they go. There they go. I'm going to set this up somewhere around right here. Oh, you shush it, Bear. I'm not after you. I'm not after you. You're safe for another day. All right, we're going to approach it from this angle, so we're going to put that right there. I'm going to go ahead and put the call wherever. There's the bear. Look at that. Look at that sucker run. Look at that sucker go. All right, we are going to have a little shift in wind direction. I'm hoping it's not going to be more toward my tree stand, but we'll see what happens. Tree stand is currently 26 meters away. We want about a 50-meter shot. So we'll go like right. We don't want it to be too far downhill though, because we don't want to miss the shot. So we'll say like right about within 50. We need to be. No, wait, we don't. Do we have to be within 50? No, it just has to be a lung shot. Okay, all right. So we'll say like right there. We'll say like right there. You know, we're gonna go back. We're gonna reset the time to like 4 a.m. and we're just gonna chill and talk and wait. I'm going to call all the deer I can, basically. So this one is photograph. The weekly is photograph 8 deer between 4 and 8 a.m. The daily is harvest 4 deer with a hand, or sorry, 8 deer between 4 and 8. And then the daily is harvesting 4 deer with a handgun. We have to hit the lung. Have to hit the lung for that one. So we're gonna set up a spot. You know, hunt it a little bit, get 1 or 2 deer, probably with this 357. I got the 3x7 hand shotgun scope for it. We're going to do a hard cast bullet just to make sure we get plenty of penetration. I also do have this, but it only has hollow points. I have yet to actually unlock that. So, but I'm going to get here nice and early, and we're going to chill. We're going to absolutely chill, talk, hang out, get a couple deer, see what happens. And we're just going to go with that right there. I want to get there as far ahead of them as I can without wasting too much time. But within 50 meters, I should be able to kill just about any of them. We are going to put Hank up for now. We're not really using him today as much as I thought I would. But here we go. Nice Roosevelt elk calling. Good morning, Roosevelt elk. They drink from 6 to 10. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully, we can see them coming from opposite angles. We can kill them at a distance where the pressure doesn't overlap too much, but that's going to be like really keeping our head on a swivel. Really, really keeping our head on a swivel. I did not grab my nighttime. I did not grab my nighttime binos because I'll be completely honest. The nighttime binos are pretty useless. I've used them about 1,000,000,001 times. You cannot see much better than this with them because it's all lit up in green, but it's not visible. Everything's too blurry. It acts like it's always too foggy to see. You know, there's barely ever an improvement, if there is an improvement, with the nighttime stuff. So we're just going to use what we got. You doubt I will see. I doubt you will see animals. Well, we will see. Hopefully we do see some animals. Oh, on the nighttime stuff, yeah. Yeah. We'll see. It's definitely going to be potentially a little bit of a chiller part. Oh, God, I can't breathe today. It's definitely going to be a little bit more of a chill part, kind of waiting for that proper time to show up. But like I said, when I'm hunting in a stand, I want to get there early. It's only it's a maximum of 15 minutes before it's actually like an hour of real time. And we have a 200-meter call radius at least. And we got this as well. I do need to level up, though. I really do. I want this right here. This one. Increases the attraction range of all callers when used within 10 meters of a lookout point or inside an elevated structure. This includes tree and tripod stands and elevated structures. So the next time we get a skill point that's going straight to that, because I think it increases it by like 100 meters or something. It's like 200 meters. And it's like 100 meters increase, I think, roughly. Seen that little bird just right up in that area. There's another one. I hear something. I think that might have been me that I heard, actually. I think I might have heard myself. But like I said, this might be the boring part of the stream for a little bit, but I kind of like that, like, build-up. I kind of like the build-up of, hey, we've been waiting for it, you know, and, oh, there it comes walking out of the woods. I love that realistic feel to it. I don't want to make people wait all day. I don't want to make it just flat inefficient, you know, but especially here in this area, you know, there's just so many deer. I know we're eventually going to see something. Oh, I hear one. I know 100% that I heard. Yeah, that's what I say. I know for sure that I heard one. There we go. They make that same noise that the dog does when he, like, trips over something or whatever it is, you know. All right. Let's go ahead and blow through this chick's lungs. That, anyway, not going to say that again. Uh-huh. That should be a lung shot. And then we're just going to wait on the next. Going to wait on the next. That was pretty early. This is the chill part of the show. Probably only going to shoot like one more. Then find a new spot and rinse and repeat that a total of at least 4 times. At least 3 or 4 times. Yep. What's that pressure looking like already? Yeah, I did. Yep, we had a doe walk up to us. Low pressure, I like it. So if this is what I love about it taking a while. If you stay in the same spot, you know there's plenty of deer nearby, but you know you're going to spook them and they're going to come around. You're going to spook them, they're going to come around. That pressure starts to die down with that time. So we got one. We got one down. We should be able to get hopefully 2 more in this spot before the pressure gets too high. And then we're going to be moving on to the next spot. Yeah, we got should be a nice lung shot on that doe. She died fairly quickly, and we had the hard cast, sorry, the flat nose hard cast 357 right at her armpit. I think that's her body right there, actually. Is that her body right there? No? Okay, she went off that way. Yeah, that was definitely a lung shot. But we got her. We got 1 out of 8. 1 out of 8. We will take it. She was right here when she first popped up. Right there. She went from right there in this area over to here. And then met her end, unfortunately. And ran off that way. Starting to get a little easier to see already. Where we at, 430? taking its time. But we should see one of them again here in just a couple minutes. And that's going to be our best bet. I think this tripod is going to be a pretty good bet for trying to get those lung shots with the pistol. Trying to get them nice and close. Yep. We're going to be patient about it. I'm going to start talking like this so it seems like we're really hunting. So. All right, let's see here. So, Thiago, how's your day been, bub? While we're waiting on these deer here, you tell me what has been the highlight. No matter how boring of a highlight or how awesome of a highlight, what would you say the highlight of today has been so far? I think that's a healthy thing to practice. I think that's a healthy thing to think about. I cannot complain. I got to drop my daughter off at school. She was super happy. It's Wacky Wednesday, so she got to have fishtail braids on one side and normal braids on the other side. Mismatching clothes and mismatching shoes and stuff, and she is just super, super, super excited. You found a diamond goose today. Heck yeah. We got another deer. I heard a footstep, I think. We're going to go ahead and do this real quick because we're going to be here for a while. 30 minutes of real time is like pretty much the rest of our time until 8 a.m. because that's every 15 minutes is an hour on here. So it's at least 2 hours. It'll be 6:42, so it's not the rest of our time, but there's a deer. There's a deer walking up. Yep, you can hear it. Yep. Calm. She's calm. She's 20 meters away. We really do need that lung shot, though. We need a lung shot on her. Stop walking right there, chick. Stop walking right there. Just hold it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. Oh, no. Come on. Oh, God. That was not a lung shot. I don't think that was a lung shot. Oh, God, no. You're going to die, though, Chicky Poo. I'm sorry. You're going to die. You're going to have to die. Oh, God. That was not good. She sat still that first time. And I was like, okay, she's going to hold it for a second. And then she didn't. And then she spooked the second time around. That's not good. She went all the way over there. Did you see that just now? She went a ways away. Ugh. That was not good. Diamond Fudge is right. We don't say the other word, but Fudge is right. I said the other word. Do not watch my stream yesterday. Oh my God. Do not say. Oh my God. I told you I was going to forget the photo too. This whole time we're supposed to be taking photos. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let's see how that goes. I hear more footsteps. If they're here, by golly, we're going to get them. You think we got a picture of them yet? Nope. Nothing. God dang. They're walking up. You're going to be excited about this. I'm typing because I'm working on something right now. It's going to be exciting. I'm working on a Mechanic camo version while we're waiting on these deer. And so normally I don't want to keep people waiting, but this is literally the waiting part of the stream. And so while we're sitting here just chatting, okay, he'll be right back. He'll be right back, he said. I didn't even see that in time. All right, all right. So I was just saying before I didn't even see that in time, but I was just saying the reason I'm typing while we're waiting on these deer. Normally I don't like to keep people waiting, but since we just spooked that girl off, I figured I would generate a quick new image. I'm working on one that I think you're gonna like. I'm gonna show it to you here on the stream in just a second, as soon as we're done generating it. I'm gonna see. It's gonna be a camo version of Mechanic. That way I can use him to say, hey, just run into the fridge real quick, grab an ice pack from a neck or something. I'm going to put that up on the screen. Oh, we got him. Oh, we got him. I'm about to show him to you, Thiago. I'm about to show you the camo version of Mechanic. Here we go. We got him. Check it out. He's about to be added to the stream just to preview. This is a preview. This is not the full thing. This guy is going to be my stand-in. Ready? All right, let's see here. I'm going to show you. I'm typing it. I'm naming it right now. Ready? Camo Mechanic. All right, and we got him. This is so perfect too. Oh my gosh. Just wait. Oh, there he is. Can you see him? Can you see him? We're gonna definitely fix that though. That's not what we're looking for. That's pretty cool. I'm happy about that. I'm super happy about that. I think we got a deer next to us as well. And that's gonna be my guy. Here in just a second, I'm gonna add a little bubble to him where he can say, hey, I'm just on the way to the fridge. Hey, check that out. We got a blacktail. Got a blacktail. Photo, 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 photo. We got the photo. We got one of the photos that we needed. Heck yeah. Come here, buddy. He's not a very good one, so we'll gladly take him. Please get a lung. That was a heck of an angle for a lung, but I know we did. Yep. We should have had a lung on him. We're gonna have mid pressure now, so we're gonna have to give that a short little break. But at this rate, we should be able to get quite a few of them. And we got one of the photos this time. Yes, sir. Photo. Thank you, sir. So this guy, we're going to go ahead and flip him for the stream. And I'm going to put him right here. And then I'm just going to be able to, basically what I'm going to be able to do is I'm going to be able to lock him in place right there and turn him off when I need to and turn him on, you know. But what I'm really going to do, too, is I'm actually going to take him behind the grass a little bit. I got multiple layers of grass that I made for this. And so we're going to put him right there. There. Now he's behind the grass. See that? I'm sorry. I'm happy about that. That one's pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that one. So I'm excited about that. That's going to work for me pretty well. And we'll even, I tell you what, we'll even lower him a little bit. And then next, all we're going to do, he's on me. He's on me. Yep. So basically what I'm going to do is if I ever get up and walk away, right? Because sometimes you never want to leave it where people just are scrolling by. They don't know where you're at. You never, not even for a second, right? So basically what you want to do is you want to make sure they can always see, if you're going to be gone for 2 seconds, that they can see that, right? So basically I can hide me when I need to and put a little chat bubble next to him that'll say, you know, hey, I'm just walking away for like 2 seconds to the fridge or something, which is exactly what I'm gonna do here in a few minutes to get an ice pack for my neck. But so I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. Man, so we're going to have at least 2 deer passed. I know for sure one of them is a lung shot. I'm not completely sure that the other one is a lung shot. That guy, I think he was, but he very well, we could have barely missed his right lung. I think it was his right lung, and got him in the liver and stomach and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure he was a lung shot. I know for sure we got one. So on our challenges, we are at, basically we're going to be hopefully 2 out of 4 on the handgun deer and 1 out of 8 on the photos. But at this rate, we will have all 3 daily challenges and the weekly challenge done within the first 2 hours of the stream, somewhere around there. So that's going to be great timing. And we'll have 2 whole hours to basically do whatever we want. And my mic is getting right there. Let's get that somewhere more like right there so it's not so obvious in the stream. See that? That's a pretty cool mic though. It lights up different colors. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm a little spoiled. There we go. We should continue to run into some deer, like I said, just the waiting game between them. But we should definitely still be running into them. This is going to help our pistol score quite a bit. We want to get that pistol score up a little bit so we can get those flat nose hard cast 454 rounds. We got the flat nose hard cast on the 357s, but we don't got the 454s. And those are for the big boys. Those are the class 9 animal pistol rounds. So we want that. But with as many deer that are in this area, we should definitely be seeing more than before. Yeah, before 8 a.m. We got 2.5 game hours. So about 37 minutes real time. I thought I heard something there for a second. What we got? Another bot alert. Oh, you're right. Yeah, possible ban evader monitoring. Hey, I really enjoyed the little I got to watch. Hey, I'm glad you didn't because you're a scammer. And you know what I'm also glad to do? This right here. Change your ways, sir. Change your ways. Goodbye. I have to make like a... Get him out of here. That's right. That's right. Get him out. They don't deserve to be here. That'd be cool. We're gonna have to make something like that, like some sort of like, you know, button I can press where it like plays some audio like get him out of here. You know, that'd be so fun for banning people if we needed to. I'm not gonna ban anybody who I don't need to. If they're scammers, they're automatically getting banned, obviously. But if someone else is real and they're watching, I'm not gonna ban them unless they're just really being a hateful person or something. Soundboard. You know what? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, because you know what? That is going on the to-do list. Soundboard. That's what it is. Sound board. Last night I was thinking of that. Just last night I was thinking, and I was like, what is the name of that thing? Effects board, whatever it is. So it's probably going to take at least a couple months or more to get one, because we've invested quite a bit into the stream ourselves to actually become, like, trying to become a real streamer all at once right from the get-go. We decided to, you know, with my health limitations, I can't really do anything else. So we decided to really take a chance on it and invest a lot. But we've definitely hit our point where we're like, okay, that's what we're starting with. Everything coming after this is going to need to come from something, which means we're going to have to earn it. So we have a wonderful setup. We have a great green screen. We have it, you know, all attached to the wall, washed out white lights. By the he way one eye. Thiago, you're gonna have to resend that one to me. I'm not tracking. Let's see here. But anyway, so one of my streams has 50 plus watches. Which one is it? Is it a clip or is it a full stream? Is it YouTube? What is going on here? Are we doing good? Are we doing good? Are we doing pretty good here, bub? What do we got here? I heard the alert. BF, one of your streams is BF6 or something gets a clip. Is it on YouTube? Is it on YouTube or is it on Twitch? Let me see here. I'm gonna have to look and see. Twitch. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to good old Twitch. See how we're doing. Hey, we got one. Oh, it's the bear. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to take that bear. I'm not going to lie. We need the deer, but we're going to take that bear while we're just right here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, come on. No. Stay still. Stay still, lady. Stay still, lady. Come on now. She's got to be at about 50. I'm probably going to need this right at about... Come on, lady. Come on. All right, so we're changing this real quick. Just real fast. I'm not trying to get too distracted, but she's just right there, though. She's just right there. She is really not wanting to walk anywhere. She is an antsy lady. That should have been a decent shot. Yep, sure enough. Ha ha ha! That is instantaneous. Let's see what our pressure is looking like. We're still at mid pressure. We definitely scared off any nearby deer that we're trying to get, but she was just asking for it. So she's down. She is down where she stands, or stood, should I say. You think it was a hard shot? You think it was a hard shot? We will see. I wanted her out of here anyway. I'll be honest. I wanted her out of here anyway. She has yelled at me a few times trying to come up here to get some deer. And I wanted her gone. Wanted her in my wallet. Look at that. Not too shabby, huh? Not too shabby, huh? For a 75, roughly 75 meter, 60 meter pistol shot, you know, right in the good old blood pumper. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm going to start arguing with the computer again, just trying to generate a regular old image. I just need a regular old image. You know, we still got plenty of time until 8 a.m. on the game. We're 6:02. Mid-pressure, taking a little bit of time between each animal, so it should still die down. We should be able to get at least 2 or 3 more deer here if we can call them in close enough to get a good shot. See what happens. We'll see what happens. I keep thinking that I'm hearing something in this area. But it's too quiet. I think I'm just tricking myself. I think I'm hearing something else in the game. We are going to get Hank back out probably just to track a bunch of these down if we keep getting them here. We got that one. We got the first one that ran off that way. Some doe we got right there. And then she was a lung shot, I'm pretty sure. She did die pretty quickly. Not as quick as that guy or the bear, but we saw a vital organ splat. That one right there is hers. One of those is hers, so it should be a lung because we were pointed right at it. And we got the one that slowly died and ran off that way, which, you know, with this many different blood trails, if we get 3 or 4 more, then yeah, we're going to get Hank out just to make it easier. Not that it'll be too hard anyway, but he'll make it even that much easier just to track him down. Fighting with the AI image generator, I tell you what. Probably shouldn't talk about that too much here in the middle of the stream. It's supposed to be focused on hunting. But I'm trying to get that hunting version of Mechanic up and going right now before I have to leave for a 2-3 minute break to go to the other room, grab an ice pack or 2. You know, I'd love to have that done right here, right now. I should have had it done before, but I've been running short on time with the kids, trying to hang out with the kids and stuff. Running short on time to actually work on my stream. I'm gonna check out that video you were telling me though. That's really cool. I'm excited about that. I am super excited about that. 50 views. I'll take that every time. 50 views. I'll take that every time. Let's see here. So we are looking at that. 71 followers. We're at 71, but we did get 2 bot followers in the last like 24 hours, so we're really still pretty much right where we were. We need to get some more we did get 1 real follower last night. We got 1 real follower last night while we were playing Doors. We were playing some Roblox. They were actually chatting with us and everything. They hung out for a little bit. They dipped when we switched to Brotato, and I can't blame them because that's not what we started streaming for them. You know, I switched to Brotato whenever the kiddos went to bed. But yesterday was tater time Tuesday, so I wanted to get some tater time in. But we did get a real person last night. Super excited about that. If we can get one of those, heck, if we can get one of those every 2-3 days, I'd be excited. Right now, we're not tracking for that, but that's all right. But I don't know if you've ever played Doors. We played Doors. We played Floor 2, the mines. You know? What we got here? Oh. Goodness. Thiago. Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to do something about my angle right here or something. For my neck. Oh, my God. Yeah. It was definitely very late. It was very late. It was like 11 o'clock for me. So probably not going to be in the same time zone as you by any stretch, because that would be like 6 a.m. something. Shouldn't have said that. But anyway, I don't know. Something like that. So, yeah. Probably not going to see him at the same time very often, but hopefully. Once in a while. Especially, we're going to be playing some Doors later today. I think me and the oldest are going to be playing some Doors later today. They canceled church youth tonight for the family prayer night instead. We don't usually go to that because we don't get enough time together as it is, so we hang out with each other. If she doesn't have youth, we hang out with each other. And so tonight, me and her are probably going to be tearing up some Doors. I was on the train to school then. Yeah, I bet you were. It's a totally different time. It was like 11:30, something like that maybe. I don't know. I think it was somewhere around 11 at night, yeah. He might have started watching somewhere around 10. No, I'm off by a little bit. It was a little earlier than that because my oldest was still up. She was watching me finish. She died to a grumble and we got past Seek, which was super fun. Seek in the level 2. Oh, we got a deer. We got multiple deer. We got to take some pictures. Okay, we got 3 out of 8. We just got to keep letting as many of them come in. All right, we got some deer coming in. Oh, here we go. We got two bucks. They're not nothing super awesome, but we don't need them to be. We just need more blacktails and more whitetails to come walking in. Yeah, he's a 121 to 149, but he's not that big. He's not really that big. He's probably more on the 121 side of that. As long as we keep our scent coverage going, he's calm. Where's his buddy at? He had a buddy with him. They're in a little bachelor group. Hey, all right. I think he's a little bit better. Not much. Neither one of them are super impressive. We got a third deer, though. Actually, we got a third and fourth because there's two right there. So this guy is our fourth, wherever he's at. Where did he go? There we go. Okay, yep, it did pick him up. How is something falling in my kitchen when nobody is here? What's going on? Something just fell over. And I'm literally the only person home. I want to get as many pictures as I can. Just in case there's one that's not very easy to notice. Eating. He's 55 away. He's the better one of the group anyway, but we'll see. We'll see. We are going to use that flat nose hard cast. But I don't know if we want to wait or not. And we could very well shoot that. We could very well shoot that. There's really not much point in waiting. He's giving us a good broadside shot, so we'll see about that. Definitely a long shot. Definitely at least a long shot. He's going to run to us. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Another deer down. Another deer down. What's the pressure looking like? We're at mid-pressure still. Plenty of time in between the deer, so we're doing good. And we got an hour and 18 minutes left of game time. So, like 19 minutes. 19 minutes of real time before we have to reset the time. That's going to be, I think we said 5 out of 8 deers captured on camera, right? So that's 5 out of 8 that we have to take a picture of. And that's going to be at least 3 out of 4 that we have to get lung shots on. So this spot's really going to do it. We're going to have to go to this spot and maybe another spot and be good, pretty much. So that's awesome. That is awesome. Got him. We got him. We bagged him. So now he's got to wait for a little bit for the next one. But we got at least, what is that, 4 deer now? Is that we got the chick, the bad shot on the chick, the dude, the second dude, and then the bear. So not too bad. I'm so sorry. There we go. Just trying to get this done while we're waiting between the deer. Not trying to multitask too much, but I figured today's the day. I got the one and only loyal Thiago here. I know he's not going to bounce on me in between deer, so I figured I'd multitask a little bit, but I'm really not trying to work on it too much. I'm still having to argue to get a white chat bubble. Having to argue with this thing to get a white chat bubble. The problem is though, with like, copyright and all that other stuff, I can't, I have to make everything myself somehow. And I don't want to hand draw it on some sort of computer design or something like that because I'm not an artist by any means, even if it just comes to making a circle, right? So I'm definitely going to have to learn how to use like paint or something like that to make these things. But until I do that, I'm having to generate images to make sure I don't steal someone else's, because copyright, you cannot use anybody else's music, art, images. I even found out the other day that that there's a gray areas in copyright too, where it's like even if you use an image from a game or something, even that is considered to be kind of questionable, So like if I use an image of one of these deer on something, that's kind of allowed, kind of not, because the image is already all throughout the stream, right? Because we're playing the game. But I guess sometimes they'll kind of pick and choose when it's a problem to actually have pictures of that on something. I don't know. Weird. because there's an image of it generated just for the cover of the video automatically one way or another. But if you like purposely take a snapshot of it and then like, you know, kind of edit it to make it look cool and stuff like that, then I guess they may or may not allow that. I don't know how any of that works. So to be extra safe, we're literally generating any and all images that we use. Let's see. We got right about an hour, so right about 15 real minutes. 50 minutes and 30 seconds, not 15 minutes and 15 seconds until this time zone is done. If we can get one more deer in the next 15 minutes, reset the time, take some photos, be done with it, we'll be good. We only need to kill 4 of them. We just need photos of 3 more. So, yeah. And I know we got at least 3 out of 4 done, so it's going to be good. It's going to be a good, successful hunt. That'll have us on track to be done right around the 2-hour mark or before. Just depends on how long it takes. And then 2 straight hours of hunting whatever we want. That's going to be nice. It's going to bust out like a bow, an arrow probably, and see about hitting up maybe Medved on the lake again. Something where it's easy to clean up lots and lots of animals. We're definitely going to let Salzweisen sit. I don't want to, even though the dead zones don't matter in Salzweisen, you can kill. All right, man. Hey, good to see you, bub. We'll catch you around on the next one, man. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you when I see you, and I hope the rest of your day is good. But yeah, we're gonna see what else we get after that. We're gonna see. We are pretty well done. We get in the next 15 minutes or less. Well, less than 15 minutes now, but in less than 15 minutes, we need one more deer to walk in. We'll have our 4th lung shot deer with a handgun. I'll take a picture of him and any other visitors that they bring with them, him or her. And we'll be pretty close to being done with 3 daily challenges and a weekly challenge within 2 hours of each other. We got the pictures of horned animals, the birds killed with a rifle within 50 meters. 4 of